Hi, I'm Oliver, age 24, and you're watching How to Draw Really Good. And today I'm going to be drawing the main character, Mario, from the game Mario. Now, one of the reasons I think Mario is so successful, and one of my favourite things about Mario, is instead of being in control of the good guy and trying to save the princess, you're actually the bad guy and you're trying to steal princesses, which is a pretty cool twist on a boring cliche. So, first of all, let's start with the head, and for that you want to draw a Goomba shape, which is the shape of a rounded gravestone. Next we're going to do one big round eye and one slightly squashed eye to get a sense of perspective and 3D on the face. Now I'm going to use the C to the side mouth technique to give a sense of direction as to where Mario is facing. And as always, I'm going to detail the top teeth and less detail on the bottom teeth. Fantastic! I can now take a 3D skin colour and then a darker 3D skin colour for the inside the head look in the mouth. Now I'm going to use a special technique called the Mcdonalding technique, and that's where you make the arms and body look like a gigantic capital M, and this gives the character a menacing look, like the McDonald's sign. As you can see, I've used the fisting technique to wrap the fingers up into balls that Mario can punch into the good guys' faces and steal their princesses. So next I'm going to take two little lines to separate the fists from the arms, and this will let us colour them in different colours. I'm going to take a 3D Mario red for the t-shirt and a 3D glove white for the gloves. Now, to make this picture look a little bit more evil and give a sinister undertone to the drawing, I'm actually going to change the background to a 3D dark blue. Using the dungareeing technique, we're going to draw Mario's badass dungarees, and to do that you want to draw one horizontal line and four vertical lines protruding from the head to the horizontal line. I'm going to colour those in a 3D dungaree blue, and then I'm going to add some buttons and colour those in a 3D button yellow. Now, something's missing. Oh, it's Mario's trademark hat. Because Mario's a bit of a badass, he wears his top hat slightly to the side. So for that you want to draw a diagonal line and then draw a 4D cube on top for the top hat part. Now if you're an advanced artist, you can add some advanced details to the hat, and for that we're just going to draw a squarish shape on the hat and then do a capital letter M, which coincidentally is the first letter of Mario's name. Most people don't realise that. Also, if you think about it, an M is like a 3 on its side, which could mean that Half-Life 3 has been confirmed. Ooh. Next we're going to use the hairing technique to draw Mario's hair, and even though he's 100% made of pure evil, he actually manages to keep his hair in really good fluffy condition. So for the first layer of hair, you want to take a dark 3D brown and keep it light and wispy when you're doing your squibbling. Next you want to take a lighter 3D brown and go over the top but keep it a little bit more lighter and a little bit more wispier. Then we can take it from 4D hair to 5D hair by taking an even lighter 3D brown and being even lighter and wispier. Perfectio, and that is Italian for perfect, because obviously Mario is Italian. Which obviously means that he needs a mustache, so you want to take a 3D mustache brown and just squibble over the top of his lips. Fantastic! Now, as you probably already know, Mario's layer is full with fire. So, I'm going to draw some. And for that you want to take a 3D fire yellow and do some sort of zigzagging wave effect on the bottom of the screen, and then fill that in with a 3D yellow fire colour. Now to make that 3D fire 4D, we can take a 3D orange colour, which is the colour of oranges, and then draw over the top. Now if you really want to push it, you can make the fire 5D by taking a 3D red colour and drawing over the top of the 3D orange. Perfect. Now I'm just going to add my name and age to turn it into a professional piece of work. Oh, actually, there's a bit of space on the other side of the screen, so I'm going to turn it into a comic book Mario. And to do that, I'm just going to add a speech bubble and put in there my favourite Mario quote, which is, "I'ma steal your princess." That was a pretty good impression, actually, wasn't it? So, that's finished. Let's have a look at how my previous student Tantidar got along with that drawing. Let's see how he did. Oh god. Well, first of all, he's in space, and it looks like he's tearing his stomach open, and there are teeth inside, and his guts are just like spilling out, and there's no blood, which is preposterous. Also, it looks like his face is turning inside out and shriveling up, which is gross and weird. It does look like he's attempted to turn it into comic book Mario, but he's got the quote wrong and he's written, "My insides are burning up, my skin is melting," which is a bit freaky. Also, in the background to the side is a turtle that looks like it's having some sort of crazy laughing fit at Mario, which is freaky. Oh, I'm getting it now. I think what Tantidar has done is he's filled this drawing with drug references to make it look like Mario has been eating drugs. And I mean, it's a pretty good concept since Mario is a bad guy, but he's drawn it with 2D colours, so it doesn't look very good. Anyway, hopefully next time Tantidar will learn how to draw really good. Thank you. You can get it on a t-shirt. A t-shirt. Do. Professional 3D drawing is easy when you draw with me. Hey, subscribe and add me on Twitter. Woo! The end.